Hello everyone, Scott Sylvan Bell coming to you live from Treasure Island, California. It is November 22nd, 2015, 4:06 in the afternoon. Got the Bay Bridge right behind me. And I want to share some issues with you about sales sabotage. So I was in an office this week, and one of the sales guys didn't know I was in the room, and I was sitting in the back, and he came in and he started talking about why he didn't want to go to this neighborhood because he wasn't good in selling it, because I was training for in-home sales, and he was saying, well, you know, this neighborhood isn't that good. So he had this preconceived notion before he even went to the call that he wasn't going to sell it. So guess what? Did he sell it? Did he sell it? No, he didn't. And so he was saying, well, you know, I don't like this neighborhood. I'm not good in this neighborhood. Or, you know, these people with this last name, I'm not very good with it. So I started, you know, saying, hey, look, it's entirely up to you. It's your mindset before you go into this call, the next call that you have, of whether you're going to sell it or not. And if you get caught up on, you know what, I've never been good in this neighborhood, or I don't do good with people of this last name, or I don't do good with this type of people, guess what? The chances are good that you're not going to sell it. So then, you know, he found out I was in the room, and he said, what would you do? And I said, I don't care where I go. I don't care where you put me. You just put me in the room with somebody who can make the decision I'm going to make the sale. And he said, well, you know, that's kind of a bold statement. And I said, hey, that's just the way it is. You know, I don't get caught up in the person that, or the company owner that I'm dealing with. And I don't get caught up with the salesperson that I'm dealing with and what their last name is. I don't care about that. Can they make a decision? That's my question. Can the person that you're sitting with, can they make a decision? And if they can, yes, you got to figure out a way to work with them and help them find why your product or your service, your widget, your gizmo is good enough for them to get, okay? So that's the question you should be asking. You shouldn't be asking what's their name, where do they live, what company am I going to be you're going to send me to, you know, where am I going to go? The question you should be asking is, am I talking to the person who can say yes or say no? Am I talking to the person who can sign the check? Am I talking to the person who could give me a credit card? Because if you're not, the chances are good of you making that sale start like going smaller and smaller and smaller, and there's like this round number, 0. It could be a 0 chance if you're talking to the wrong person. You know, you always hear the manager say, oh yeah, I could send this up the chain and I could talk to the owner and I'm going to give you a good recommendation. Well, why aren't you meeting with that person? Why aren't you meeting with the real decision maker? That's my first question. So when people are like, I'm not good with this person, I'm like, are they the decision maker? Yeah, you should be. I'm not good in this neighborhood. Are you with a decision maker? Yeah, you should be. I'm not good with this type of company. Are you with a decision maker? So my question for you is, like, the next time that you like, how come I didn't make the sale? Were you with the decision maker? Right? Did you look at the decision maker like somebody else? You should be asking that question. If I'm with the decision maker, why can't I make the sale? And so for you, that could mean that you need to get some more skills and some better questions to ask to figure out how you're going to get them to move forward. Or it could be you need to take a look at how you believe of what's going on with the people that you're meeting with. So the question for you is, are you with a decision maker? Are you with a decision maker? If you are, that's all that matters. I don't care what neighborhood they're in. I don't care what kind of car they drive. I don't care what business they run. I don't care. And this should be your thing too, is you shouldn't care anything else except for, am I with the decision maker? And can they sign for what's going on? That's it. That's all the things that matter. If you get caught up in all these other little things, like I don't like the last name, I don't like their neighborhood, don't like the car they drive, I don't like who they are they a decision maker? Can they make the decision? That's what you need to know. Now, if you could do a small favor for me, in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, that'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do, subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, the LinkedIn. Scott Sylvan Bell. Only Scott Bell, Seminole. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.